lioness on the left hand side, they're still very alert. You can see her looking around, listening around, really paying attention. She probably, through years of experience, also knows that early morning is often when there's things happening. Of course, if you're lying with a whole bunch of meat next to you, you can imagine if it was me or you lying out here, carcass next to you, you're going to be super alert. The kind of thing that the smell of meat attracts in the bush normally is something big and hairy with long teeth. Of course, the lionesses, they've got the benefit of being on the sort of biggest end of those kind of animals, but nonetheless, you want to make sure that you can, if possible, guard your food, and if not possible, at least be able to avoid serious injury or confrontation from other predators. That's partly why she's just very alert, looking around, just making sure nothing catches them off guard. You can see her really getting into the little nitty-gritty there. It's around the horn base, muscles there, and using those front little teeth. They've got little teeth in the front that they can use again for grooming, but also for getting hold of bits of sinew and bits of tissue. As soon as it's bigger meat or skin or so on, they use those side teeth or carnassial shears, but there's different ways of getting into different parts of the carcass. It's eating around the jawbone, actually, they're not the jaw muscles. Suddenly both of them alert, listening around, looking around. Now, they don't seem on extreme alert. It doesn't seem like they suddenly feel there's something close by, but nonetheless it just shows you the sort of general attitude, really. I think I'm going to try and move us a little bit, see if we can get another view. I think there's a little window through the bushes there on their left hand side. This gives us a slightly different view of them. Yeah, going for. Yeah, pulling straight, they're both pulling. Nice and very steady, Jan. Very close to them now. Sit nice and still. Look at that, you can see them just paying extra attention. Absolutely fantastic view there. One little window in the leaves. See the carcass, you can see the inside of that rib cage. And most of all, we can see their eyes again. Big lionesses, the kahumas. thinking back now, where we're sitting at the moment, we only about 200 meters or so, a couple hundred yards away from where the other Djuma female was killed a while back by the Mapojos. That was from a waterbuck carcass. So again, maybe that memory fresh in the mind, so to an extent that could also explain a little bit why they're even more alert. Lions don't necessarily have the greatest long-term memory. Can't compare them to elephant, for instance, but they had some very violent and turbulent experiences around carcasses a few times in the last few months. Morris again? Jan, how far are you now?
About 2 minutes away.
Okay, Morris, we're going to have one last booga here and then I'll make space here for you. We'll pull out soon. I think we can just have one last close look at them, and then we're just going to, as you heard me say, they just make a space for Morris. There's only really 2 places here that you can see them nicely. Let the other vehicles come have a look. We'll come back here in a bit again. I want to head up to Buffelshoek Dam, just go and see what else might be in the vicinity. Oh, look at that view of the predator's eye there, the Kudu horn in the front. So yeah, we'll just have a look around a little bit and come back. Like I said, I think these lions will be here for probably the rest of the day. Spectacular sight though. What a way to start the morning. Beautiful cats, always magic. She's looking at a dove actually, look at that. Well guys, last little look. Hey, beautiful. We'll be back here a little bit later in the morning. Nice and steady, very very close to them. Only about 3 meters maybe now. Back in and we're going to move along. Jump off. Last little peek at them. Fantastic. Oh, once again, there's pretty good to be out here. Early morning, the sun is just rising there. I see there's a little bit of cloud on the horizon. What's the time? How long have we